You unwrap the gems from the cloth. There's no... Nothing happens. You push the gem firmly into the indentation. This indentation
birth, growth, death. The cycle of this life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus fulfilled. My passage to the next world may begin at long last.
Then, if you please, I would bid thee open.
As you wish, but a word of caution. As you enter, know in your heart which destiny you truly desire.
The sand on the sparkling beach is a deep blue. The blazing light from the topaz sky dances across it. Cliffs tower above the beach. Magenta water gushes from an opening in the cliff face, like strawberry wine being poured from a cask. The sky above the surreal world is a brilliant orange. You realize with a start that there doesn't appear to be a sun anywhere in sight. In which case, where is the light coming from? Although the water looks calm on the surface, there are dangerous undercurrents at work here. The blue cliffs towering above the beach are totally unclimbable. A flash of luminescent golden scales skims across the surface of the water. The sand on You feel no wind, not even the slightest breeze. This is very strange indeed. You thought the mountainside in Kolyma was unclimbable. That would seem easy now in comparison to climbing this. The blue cliffs towering above the beach are totally unclimbable. You cast the net into the tranquil sea. Upon retrieving it, you see that you have caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach. You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open and its gills are extended. With great difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands. You toss the fish back into the tranquil sea.
Thank you for not killing me. For your kindness, I will gladly take you across to the other side of this vast sea.
You carefully lower yourself down the steep embankment and slide onto the fish's scaly back. You hold on tight as the fish swims far out to sea. You slide off the fish's back and clamber onto the sandy shore of a surreal little island. The trees on this small island are tall, with spreading branches and huge fan-like leaves. You can see that the island is really quite small. The foliage is remarkable, though. Plants and flowers have overgrown it, some growing very large in contrast to the tiny island. The air smells fresh, but not naturally so. You hold your finger up in the air. You feel no wind, not even the slightest breeze. This is very strange indeed. This is it, the very same tower you saw in the magic mirror back in Daventry. A disc-like indentation has been carved into the door. It appears as if something is supposed to be placed there. It's too large to fit into the hollow. Try inserting it into the outer ring. The circular gold object fits perfectly into the door's outer rim. That doesn't seem to work. Nothing happens when you push the symbol. You surmise that something is still missing from the hollow. You can't remove the gold disc now. The hollow is not very deep. The statues have been carved from some unknown type of rock. The statue does not respond. The rocks on this island appear to contain large amounts of quartz. The small island offshore has only a few bushes and palm trees growing on it. You wonder if there's anything over there worth examining. The rocks on this island appear to contain large amounts of quartz. The island is completely overgrown with foliage. Huge leaves, flowers, and clinging vines are everywhere. This sand patch has a unique color. You hold your finger up in the air. You get no response. You can't. Some writing has appeared in the sand. It reads,
"It would appear that you, my dear, are here indeed to help me. Walk to this sand and place your hand upon these words, and you'll see."
You place your palm upon the words in the sand. You notice some more writing in the sand near the portal. It reads,
"You may return, but pause to learn a way to flee this cursed place. My end draws near, so hurry, dear, and come swift to me in haste.
The writing in the sand reads,
You may return.
A chunk of quartz rock rests on the sand. A tall palm tree stands on this small island. It looks climbable. You are standing on a small island. There doesn't seem to be much of interest here, except the portal you've opened. The sand patch is an odd color. You pick up the beautiful stone of quartz. The beauty of the quartz stone is truly remarkable. The sky's radiant haze reflects off the quartz stone as you turn it in your hand. The beauty of the quartz. You are already climbing the palm tree. You are You see that some coconuts have grown at the top of the tree. You remove an ample-sized coconut from the bunch growing in the treetop. You place the coconut to your lips. Oddly, no milky liquid comes out. You have already picked the only coconut worth taking. You hold your finger up in the air. The outside feels round and hairy. The coconut is a hairy ball. Three symbols are depicted in the sand. Perhaps each one represents an action that must be performed in order to establish an escape route from this strange place. Using the sharp blade of your sword, you slice the coconut clean in half. The milk spilled out of this coconut when you cut it in half. Consequently, it contains nothing that could be poured over the symbols. You fill the half coconut with briny water from the Magenta Sea. You can't use that there. Some writing has appeared in the sand where the symbols used to be. It reads,
Well done, my dear. You've come so near. A king's quest is soon to end. But if now you go, alone you'd know, our broken path would ne'er mend.
Suddenly the sand begins swirling again. In place of the poem appears yet another portal. The portal continues to swirl rapidly, beckoning you to enter it. Sand particles flick all around wherever they are disturbed. You can't. As you place the quartz stone into the shallow hole, you hear it lock into place. Suddenly, the statues rumble to life.
The truth you will find from one such as I, for the other can only be mine. These words will provide you the means to get by. My companion's own shall see you dying.
Twin lion statues are situated on either side of the door. It almost looks like they are guarding the entrance.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, yes. The first carries all manner of weather. The second gives cause to be burned. The third is shallow, as it can be deep. The fourth, to bear fruit, must be turned. If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, no. The first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth will once a day hide. If you were to ask, the first carries all manner of weather.
That has no effect on the statue. That has no effect on the statue. That has no that has that not that has no that you slice a sliver of ham for yourself and chew on it until your hunger is satisfied. The coconut has already been cut in half. That has no that has that that has
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, the first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth will once a day hide.
the statue.
The first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth will once a day hide. The first carries all manner of weather. The second gives cause to be burned. The third is shallow, as it can be deep. The fourth, to bear fruit, must be turned.
The thick door is found. Your voice travels up to the top of the tower. You are inside a dark and musty tower. Stairs spiral their way up to the top. You are at the top of the wooden steps in the quartz tower. A door leads off to the north. This is the biggest lion you have ever seen. He could eat you with 2 bites of his powerful jaws. His tail thumps repeatedly on the floor. The heavy wooden door is closed. The huge lion just snarls at you. You might be irritating him. Distancing yourself from the lion as much as possible, you hold the emerald in such a way that the window's light passes through it and shines directly onto his tail. Instantly, something begins to happen.
I cannot tell you how much I appreciate what you just did for me.
You are welcome. Who are you?
At one time, I was Hagatha's suitor, when we were both much younger. Believe it or not, she was quite attractive in her day. But during the course of our relationship, I fell in love with another woman. In that jealous rage, Hagatha transformed me into a lion to guard this door for the rest of my life. I have seen, or rather heard, many a pretty damsel spend the last of her days inside that room. Incidentally, I presume you have found the exit from this strange island?
Yes, but...
Then I shall bid you farewell. It is awfully drafty in here. Strange, I didn't notice that when I was covered in cat hair.
You are at the top. There is a small pile of cat hair on the ground. You scoop the tuft of orange fur into your hand. It feels coarse, of course. It is a tuft of orange cat fur. A heavy beam. You lift the heavy wooden beam that holds the doors in place. You'll have more success if you aim your voice at something that can hear you. You softly say some words to the girl, but she does not show any sign of responding. She is even more lovely than she appeared in the magic mirror. She sleeps soundly and shows no signs of stirring at your presence. You feel as if you could watch her like this for an eternity. As you hold the emerald over the girl, you realize that the light from the window does not penetrate this part of the room. You hold the emerald between the ray of light and the sleeping maiden. At first, nothing happens. Then she stirs. The radiant light streams through the emerald and dispels the sleeping enchantment instantly.
Hello, Graham.
Hello. I think you have me at a disadvantage, my lady.
Oh, of course. My name is Valenice. I've been watching you.
Watching me? But how?
In my sleep, from the moment you arrived in Kalima.
The lines in the sand. Those were your words?
This is a strange place, filled with much strong magic. Once you arrived, I discovered a way to communicate to you from my sleep. I hope you found my words to be of some aid.
Indeed I did, milady. My heart was warmed greatly when you expressed your longing to see me.
I have come to learn a great deal about you, Graham, of your nobility and bravery. I know why you came here, and how truly deep your feelings are for me. I want you to know that I have come to feel the same way for you.
Something about the way she looks at you speaks 1,000 words. She loves you, Graham. She really loves you. This is hardly the most appropriate time to marry the girl, don't you think? A grown woman would make a far more suitable bride. There's no need. She is even more lovely than she appeared in the mirror. Her long auburn hair graces down her shoulders and back. She has the bluest eyes you've ever seen and soft, creamy skin. Even if this is a dream, this moment could not be better.
Now, isn't this nice? What a pretty pair. I hope you're enjoying each other's company, since you won't be doing a great deal else for much longer.
The door! Why, you...
Which?
I'm sure it would have rhymed.
Silence. I will not be so spoken to by the likes of you.
Why do you despise her? What has Valanice ever done to you?
She has the attention of men all over the land. Attention that once had all been mine. I won't allow her to take it away from me.
I think you should just allow the two of us to go.
Ha! And why would I want to do that?
We would leave your realm together, never to return. Then you would have all the attention you could ever want again.
Nice try, my pretty fly. But you are caught in my web now. And besides, the father would not want you returning and interrupting his search.
The father? Is he one of your male admirers?
You think that the father is one of my admirers? You silly boy. How naive you are not to even realize that the man in charge of your own army is the man who wishes you destroyed.
I have something that might interest you. A youth potion, brewed from a nightingale, no less.
You have it? Well, don't just stand there, you foolish boy. Give it to me. Yes, this is it. I thought I'd never see it again. At last, I have the finished youth potion in my hands. Look at me. I am so beautiful.
Guess the youth potion only works skin deep. There's nothing.
I can
You are welcome.
at what, believe it or not. But during the course of I have... Incidentally,
Yes.
Then...
The quartz tower. You scoop. You should first. Unfortunately, it only seems like a fairy tale. The maiden doesn't respond to your kiss. Her sleep appears to be somewhat deeper than usual. You suspect a magical influence. As you hold the emerald, you hold the emerald between the ray of light and the sleeping maiden. At first, nothing happens. Then she stirs. The radiant light streams through the emerald and dispels the sleeping enchantment instantly.
Hello, Graham.
Hello. I think you have me at a disadvantage, my lady.
Oh, of course. My name is Valenice. I've been watching you.
Watching me?
In my...
The
This is... I hope...
Indeed.
I want...
Something. Even if.
What's that, Brit?
I'm...
Why do you... I think we would...
Nice and
Bob?
you.
Hey!
How dare you do such a thing to me?
What a catastrophe. You hold the.
Hello, Graham.
Hello. I think you have me at a disadvantage, my lady.
Oh, of course. My name is Valenice. I've been watching you.
Something about.
I think you should... Hey!
Agatha's body is nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went.
How odd.
Yes,
I beg your pardon?
you were trying to think of the best way to ask me to marry you. As I said, I have seen you in my dreams ever since you arrived in Kalima, and I have come to feel for you the way I know you feel about me. So the answer to your question is yes.
But I haven't asked you yet.
There is a far better question you could ask, such as, where shall we be wed? In your kingdom or mine?
Yours. There is something I must attend to in Daventry that may ruin the occasion otherwise.
Whatever you decide, my dear.
You manage to break open the door. The two of you venture to the smaller island, where the portal still swirls expectantly. As you step through it, you find yourself wondering where it will teleport you.
We seem to be in Hagatha's cave.
How did we end up here?
I've no idea. The youth potion I was carrying just a moment ago. It's gone.
Perhaps it's for the best, my dear.
A glass dome. Inquisitively, you pick up the glass dome to inspect it more closely. Astounding. Within the dome's wall of glass is contained the entire island realm, quartz tower and all.
Why ever would you want to take that?
This item denied you of your freedom. It is only right that you may do as you please with it. Or you could accept it as a wedding gift.
Valanice takes the dome from your hand.
I shall keep it as a reminder that, regardless of what transpires from this point on, I have experienced worse.
Singing here does not...
Graham, I don't like this place. Let's leave.
Unfortunately, you are not... As you exit the cave, you notice that it is night already. Also, the two of you seem to have some company.
Beautiful night, yes?
Yes, certainly. To what do we owe the, pleasure of your visit?
Why, King Graham, surely you do not still think of me as the enemy? If I had wanted you destroyed, it would have been a simple enough thing to do. No, I have come only to ask a question of you, if I may.
Of course. And what would this question be?
I wish to know, have either of you ever seen a wedding ceremony performed and orchestrated by a highly experienced and rather exceptional mage?
Not really.
I cannot say that I...
Well then, prepare yourselves. I promise you both that this will be a night to remember. People of Kolyma, it is my desire to be reinstated as your custodian and protector, if you will still have me.
The crowd is silent. Then a murmur. It grows until finally everybody cheers in agreement and support.
Very well. Therefore, with the power and authority you have reinvested in me, I wish to conduct the ceremony of these two deserving people who have chosen to join together in marriage. Behold! King Graham of Daventry, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Lady Valanice, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a wedding band?
Yes, it is a gift from Anastasia's parents.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. I think you know what comes next.
The crowd's jubilance reaches a new height. The people of Kolyma seem only too eager to rejoice in your newfound happiness.
I cannot thank you enough for your service to me in ensuring the safety of my family Without the Brotherhood's moral decadence of old, the people of Kolyma can finally move forward.
And I will not forget the chance you have given my husband and I to spend an eternity together.
Your kindness will always be remembered.
Your valor and bravery shall echo in the Mer people's songs for ages to come.
The legacy of your homeland lives on, due to your exemplary honor.
Now, King Graham, it is time for you to take your bride to her new home.
But my ship, my crew.
I have sent them home already. By now, they will have notified everyone of your imminent arrival.
Imminent arrival?
Trust me.
Good luck, Graham.
I wish you all the best, both of you.
Give my regards to the father.
As the vapor subsides, a deafening roar erupts from the audience. All have come to bear witness to your return and the coronation of your new bride.
Welcome back, Your Majesty, and may I say, never have I seen a more beautiful and stunning bride than the one you have returned with. I trust you found your journey through Kolyma void of peril or incident.
Agatha told me of your treachery. Who are you? Why do you call yourself the Father? What are you searching for?
You need only know this. You would do best not to treat one like I in such a manner.
I must, with much regret, inform you all of a great treachery in our fair land. This man, he who has sworn loyalty to Daventry and its crown, is a traitor. He has conspired to have me slain away from home with the intention of pursuing his own insidious ambitions here. Guards, seize him!
You have made a terrible mistake, you know.
Guard, halt! Stand back!
Prepare to fight for your life, are you? And with an old fool's sword. Be warned, you do not know who you are facing. Your ignorance shall destroy you. On guard!
It is over.
I think not.
Thrice now I curse, and from the first, your family shall feel the worst. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who will sow the spell to cause your heart to slow. And for my shame, for you the same, over Daventry your heirs shall reign.
Who was that man?
I don't know, but I will find out someday. I swear it.
Listen, we will deal with any curses as we find them, or as they find us. Come, you must show me around your kingdom. I wish to become accustomed with the realm in which we will be raising our children.
What about your coronation?
Later.
between a swampy turning to once waked from sleep, a smile and speak will open a door forevermore. Fates unknown, so rarely shown. Together you and I will see it ever so. When you saw me, the truth you would see, that your heart could feel its emptiness thoughts are laid down, lines in the sand. It's happening now, you must understand. Hearts can reveal just what they feel. Roads began anew when I saw soon we shall pair our lives true and fair. Nothing will divide us, apart will be there. As the bell rings, our destiny brings. The future draws near. Hold tight, my
You scored less than 185 points. We encourage you to play again and try for the top score. Thanks for playing. We hope you enjoyed King's Quest II: Romancing the Stones.